Hey, what's up, traders? This is Dave FX Hunter. So, welcome to the streams again. And we will start with the dollar index as usually. I hope that everybody can hear me because I've been moving to my new office in the last week. So, I was not doing the live streams for 2 weeks. So, I hope that everything is set correctly and I hope that you can hear me and everything works fine. So, what I'm looking for on this week. So currently we are looking to the dollar index, and basically what I see here is that we had the break above this previous month high. In here, the price was going up. It has made a retest. It has made two waves up, and then we are getting this right. So we had the break of the structure and then again, so it's a two breaks. So what I'm thinking, where we could come most likely is this sell side liquidity, this 30 minutes fair value gap, and of course here is a on the lower time frame order block. So that's just to the elements uh, of the where we potentially could go, but on the lower time frame how it could looks like here, right? So we are now on the 20 minutes time frame, and we had the weekly open. And so what we got here, we got the previous day's highs, which is slight below the previous month high, as we dropped below it, and we got this, you can see this beautiful two equal highs, which is nice liquidity. So what would be the perfect setup is, of course, if the price goes up first and then it will start to breaks, then we can take this beautiful short, right? That would be perfect. But we know the world is not perfect. So obviously here will be some, some ways how they will play out. So what I will be looking for definitely, I do not want to predict what could happen or whatever, right? I have I'm simple man, and so I got basically the alarm on the previous day's highs, right? So I got the alarm here. So once the price comes here, I will start to monitor the price for the short, right? Once the price breaks the previous week's low, if it's gonna be before we reach this previous day's high, I will be watching this sell side liquidity and as well this 30 minutes fair value gap, right, for the potential reversal trade, right? So it's simple like this, as we doing, maybe not we, but as I'm focusing on this strategy just on the short term trading, I have no problem to take trades both sides once the liquidity is taken out, right? Because I'm not trying to predict a big move. So what I'm actually speculating is that the price will take out this liquidity, and if this liquidity is out, I would be taking a pullback trade, right? And simply, if this liquidity is out, I believe that this one will be most likely visited. So next one is a euro. On the euro, we can see that the price is slightly going up, right? So we have reached this buy side liquidity as I was predicting in the past analysis, and right now we have a similar setup. So what we got here, we got this previous week's high, previous day's highs on the same level because the highs was reached on the Friday. So but above that we got this nice beautiful order block where was the power accumulated to break through these lows here, right? So as it is quite a lot of confluences, I think the price is going here, right? So of course that would be possible to take a trade in here, but you would have to have a stop loss right below the Asian low. I don't like that. That's basically the trade from the internal to the external liquidity, but I prefer to trade from the external to the internal, right? So waiting for the violation of this level and for the setup in here. In the same case, if this level is not reached, but the price will drop first down to the previous day's low, then I think we will reach this level, right? Because what had happened in that moment is obviously that some people who might got some trend line in here, right? So they will be entering and the price will start basically drop like this. So they will be entering, right, the break of the trend line and the break of this low. And as they will enter in here, a lot of stop losses will appear above here, right? So most likely the price will come there, and where most likely they could put the stop loss above the previous day's highs, week's high, right? So that would be the even better setup, because if we get this previous day's low visited first, then we can take long. And then if this is taken out and we have some structure like this and we get it some breaks, then we can take short, right? So yeah, looking for this. And on the pound, simple, it's all looks very same right now, right? So we have the previous day's week's highs reached on the Friday, so it's here. Now the price can most likely reach here, right? So again, if the price comes up here, we got the order block above that, and from that, I would like to be looking for the longs. Because why? Once this is break up, once the price break up here, the breakout traders will enter the long, right? So where they will put the stop losses, one swing low, second swing low, well, and most of them will put below the previous day's low, right, for those who expect the price to go up. So that's why I think the price will come up there, right? And if we get it the other side, so again we got this phantom trend line, right? So if that will be broken, traders start to take shorts, right? And then it's a beautiful trap. You can already see it. So if it's somewhere too flat, too much ranging on the same level, most likely it could be visited again, and then we could get this drop, right? So now let's think as well about what the bigger players are doing. So let's check the COT data. As it's Monday, we should look at it definitely. So let's go back to the dollar, and let's bring the data for the dollar. So what we can see on the dollar here on the right side, which is this data. So what we can see here is that the banks has been quite bullish in the past. Here in the June, they peaked their long positions on the 55k. Since then, they basically dropping their longs, and what they doing with the shorts, they started to building them, right? So they got like 8k, 11, 13, then 10, 10, 6. Now they got 16, right? So if we look to the total net positions, on the top they've been 45k on the June, and then since then even the price was going up, their net positions basically dropped, right? And uh, so it's not that bullish, and in my opinion, dollar is reaching some significant levels, and we will might see some bigger pullback. Let me bring this dollar on this higher time frame, and I believe that we will might. Oh, this is my long-term target. It was not reached just by a couple pips, but might it touched and fill. It filled this gap in here, right? So as I got this long-term target, basically we could include, if we include as well these lows, then we could consider it as it might was reached. So you see, so as well, if you look into this parabolic move, in my opinion, there could be some pullback, right? So where it could pull back. So if you're looking to the weekly, we can see this big gap, right? So this gap, this top of this gap is at 1.107. So if it would go to 107, you can see 107.70. So it's where I'm thinking it's most likely going, right? And as said, the banksters are not that bullish as they've been. All right, let's look to the euro. So we can see the euro is going up, which is actually the opposite of the dollar, right? So we can see that. And what's happening with the euro? So here on the left side, we can see the longs positions for the euro, and we can see that they're growing from 189, right, 210, 205. And what is important to mention in here is as well the net positions. So the net positions, which been here 254, they dropped the shorts, which has been 254k, dropped to 249 and 241, right? So basically, the bigger players has been closing their shorts for the past 3 weeks, right? So if you bring this my indicator, which is this one, yes. All right, it's not showing on this broker. I don't know why. Anyway, so every Tuesday for the last 3 weeks, they've been dropping their shorts positions, closing, which has been in this period, right? So maybe even in the longer. Let me check. It's since 23rd 8, right? So 23rd. So you can see 23rd is here. So they've been basically dropping their shorts positions, closing, and they slightly added some longs, right? So do we gonna get some bigger pullback or correction? I'm not sure, but look at this. We had this previous month low. They drop it, below the liquidity, and they've been closing the shorts down here, right? So in my opinion, if the dollar index is going to make a pullback, this can go slightly higher, right? At least maybe into the monthly open. Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. Now we have a GBP, and the GBP is all the way down below this previous month low, where we can see this small accumulation and the break of the structure. So what could happen in here? Let me bring the pound. A pound really does not look too good, and if you look to the COT data and you're not sure how to read it, you will might make a mistake, right? So let's see what happened in here, right? So we dropped below the previous month's low on the 22nd August, and since then the price is down here, right? So what has been happening here? 22nd August was around here. So we have this, and we can see that they basically started to add some longs positions, and they've been doing the shorts as well. But look at this is 103k, right? So we can see minus 21k net, which is almost which is the biggest change in this recent history. But look at this. I was studying it, how this happened, and it was actually here. We must know that the data was released on the Tuesday, last Tuesday. Since Tuesday, we don't have the data. So when was the Tuesday? It was the 9th. So it was, sorry, it was the 6th of, it was here. 6 is here, right? So we don't have the data for this basically, and we can guess what they did here, and I will tell you exactly what they did. So we can see how the banks has built short positions into the 103k, right? So now you look at this data and you will see, oh fuck, they have 66% shorts. It's bearish, right? But look at this. So it was on the 6th, which is here, and then 7th price dropped even lower again, even into the liquidity, and since then it's going up, right? While they've been building the longs. So what they most likely did, they created these shorts to bring the price down, and I believe they closed them in here. So since then the price is going up, right? So in my opinion, we are going to retest at least this previous month. So if the pound will drop down, then long term I don't know, but short term I think we're going make some bigger up move, right? But anyway, for my personal intraday strategy, I'm liking to trade just the previous week's high, low, and previous day's low. So entering here for this to reach, if this is not taken out first, it's perfect, right? So yeah, this is it from me, my friends, and I wish you happy trading. Bye bye.